Hey there, I'm Jennifer Tryon, and today I'm going to tell you about something really exciting. You can get the long arm look for your quilting at home using the Quilting Pattern Guides by Gemini. What I love about these guides is they allow you to make the echoing shapes without having to move the ruler. All of those shapes are built into the guide. Okay, let's take a look at them. We've got the scallops, we've got the chevrons, and we've got the arcs. I'm going to show you how to use the arcs today. They all work in exactly the same way, and you can make multiple different patterns out of all three. Now, you are going to need to use a ruler foot on your sewing machine. I'm using a high shank foot because this is a high shank machine. So you're going to want to check with your dealer, your manufacturer, or even your manual might tell you whether your machine is a high or a low shank. And that's the kind of ruler foot you need to put on your machine to use these quilting pattern guides. Okay, let's get started. So I've gone ahead and marked up my fabric with an erasable pen. Do a little test on a swatch of fabric before you take it to your good quilt. So then I'm just gonna line up the actual lines on my pattern guide with the lines from the reference guide. This is gonna help keep me straight the whole time I'm quilting. And because this is free motion quilting, you're gonna wanna make sure you're using a straight stitch and that your feed dogs are lowered. There will be a button somewhere on your machine to lower the feed dogs. So some people find it handy when they're free motion quilting to wear quilting gloves. I do. Although what's great about these pattern guides is they've got this kind of rough surface, which makes it far less slippery than your regular quilting rulers. All right, so we're ready to bring it to the machine. So I'm going to start by lining up my pattern guide with the reference guidelines, and I'm just taking the lines that are on my pattern guide and lining them right up. And then I'm going to lower my presser foot right into that channel. With everything lined up, I'm ready to free motion quilt. So even when you go to reposition and move up to the next echoing line, keeping everything straight, just move over to the next one, lower that presser foot, and keep going. If you feel yourself slipping off, just stop, realign, and keep going. And now you can see I've got this totally even, great little arc shape. And all of these pattern guides work in exactly the same way, and you can make all kinds of different shapes. The beauty of being able to bring that long arm look to your home sewing machine is what the Gemini Quilting Pattern Guides are all about.